right, so this is just a quick video tutorial that shows how to download, how to basically print as a PDF using AutoCAD, because this can be a little confusing sometimes. So I would suggest reading through all of this slowly, taking your time, and then going through it step by step. Read through it first, even if it doesn't, totally make sense, because that's going to help you kind of get it in your head. A big part of this is just making sure that you set all your settings to be the same as this plot layout option here. The way this is going to tell you to do it is that you're going to go to AutoCAD. You'll go to your first layout, which should be there automatically. And if you right click on that, there's a page setup manager. In there, you can pick your existing layout and modify it. Then in this box is where you're going to set all those settings to be the right settings. So we should be able to find here some kind of general documentation PDF. The full bleed sheet here is acceptable. We do want to plot the extents and we want to center the plot. That's going to give us the best view, and you want to make sure that the fit to paper is off and that the scale is 1:1. Okay. The last thing here is to click up on the plot style and make sure we pick grayscale. And then what you can do is, and you want this to be in landscape too, click preview, and it's going to show you what it should look like. And that looks about right. So we're going to roll with that. So I'm going to click the X. If you then click OK, it's going to save that print setup, that plot setup, to this layer, to this layout tab. And so now that those settings are saved in there, you could actually from this point click preview. Oh no, it doesn't work there. So that saves that to that point. So once you complete that portion, setting up the plotter settings, you can now adjust the viewport. So the viewport is right here. If we click on the edges of this, we can adjust this. It talks about a dotted area. Because we're printing this as a PDF, there is no dotted area. So just bring it back a little ways from the edges of your screen. Eventually, we'll put a title block on this, and that will be where you can drag those to. So that's what this step is talking about. The next step is to adjust the scale of the viewport. There are a number of ways to do that, but one way is to select it here by clicking the edge. And then here is the scale of the viewport. You, for this one, I believe we are setting it to 1/2. Whoa, that is not right. So it shows that there's a 1:1 here, but there should be some different options. Select 1:2 for the scale. Let's try that again. Pick this. Oh, it's locked. That's strange. So, oh, there we go. Custom. I'm sorry. Then from here, you can add one, and you can type 1:2, and it would be 1 = 2. Click OK. That should actually be an option for you there. I'm not sure why that was the case, but you should be able to pick the viewport, and then there should be a 1:2 option available for you there. So that just must have been my particular settings here. Another way to do that, well, let's just stick with one way. While you're still in the layout tab, switch to model space, reposition the geometry. So the way to do that, if you click this button, it'll switch you into model space. Now we're in here. They're suggesting you use the move command and select everything. I would almost say just drag it with the hand here. Notice when I scroll, my scale down here changes. So when you're done with that, if you've accidentally scrolled, you have to readjust your scale to make sure that it is right. Then you can switch back out of paper space. You want to make sure you're in paper space most of the time so you don't accidentally edit your model. And then you can just go to the A up here. They're saying go to print, plot preview, and that takes you right to a plot preview. Another option would be to just type plot or to type print, or to even click this little printer up here. They all give you the same options. And it really just takes you back to this page, and you can click preview from here. And then if you just click print from this spot right now, it will bring you to an option to save your PDF. I'll show you. So there it is. Or if we had done it another way, so say we click this, we could also just, after seeing the preview, you can click the X and then click OK. There's about 1,000,001 ways to do this, and this will offer to save it as a PDF, and that is what you will upload to me for this assignment. So numerous ways to do the same exact thing. This set of instructions is just one way, and I can give you all sorts of other ways if you're curious. So that's that.